how do you explain to your girl when you go out? How do you explain to V when you go out on a visit? Your hair all pratted, is all nice and tight, you greased all up. You out there talking to her. She like, who did your hair? Oh, Kareem done it. Kareem? Like, no, Kareem. His name used to be Kareem, but they call him Kareema now. They
call him Kareem of Wheat.
You know what I'm saying? So this is real, man.
Kareem of Wheat.
Stories from the cell. It's interesting, right? I had a situation, right? One of my cellmates, there's no BS. Him and his homie was ready to rumble. And it goes back to the hair braiding thing, which is so crazy. He come in the cell at the yard like, yeah, man, we nigga act like he want to rumble me. I had to check him. He mad at me, this, that, and the third. Nigga was in the yard getting his hair braided. When you see dudes in jail with braids and plaits in their hair, another man did that, or a boy of the night done it. You see what I'm saying? So my man, my celly, he arguing with his homie about it in the yard. He's like, yo, what you doing, bro? Like, I told you to get that shit cut. Like, he one of the boys, it was funny. He a comedian boy, like, me, always for people. His man take a person, fuck you mean, I'm going to visit. He's like, so you're cool with going on a visit with your woman, your baby mom, and your kid, and she know another nigga was playing in your hair? Like Dev type nigga was playing in your hair? You see what I'm saying?
I'm still trying. I'm listening. I still want to understand.
Spicy D.
I still want to understand because I've never been in jail. I don't know how that is.
No, it's real. It's real. So listen. He mad. He arguing with him. Man, if you keep trying to disrespect me. No, I'm not disrespecting you. He like, I ain't disrespecting you. But you in the yard, sitting on a bench between somebody's legs and they plaiting your hair. Like, what that look like? Like, how, you know what I mean? Like, that could go back different ways. That story could be told different ways. Yeah, what's the name up here? He had a fucking plait in his hair. You know what I mean? Or whatever. Not mean to use that word. But I'm just speaking of the terms of how people would speak in prison. He had a boy plaiting his hair. He mad at his homie. Then you gonna stop disrespecting me? Get into a whole little, sound off in the yard.
Cuff.
No, they ain't rumble. He get into a sound off in the yard. I mean, so he come in and he like, yo, man, was I out of pocket for checking my homie and really giving him the game? I said, no, you wasn't. You gave him the options. You let him know how shit could be looked at. Like at the end of the day, you getting done up. You know what I mean? The boy plaiting your hair and all that stuff, playing in your hair. Is he straight or is he gay? I don't know. I'm not saying. I don't know what dude was. And I said, what's up with dude?
Obviously he's gay if he's sitting between his legs and he's braiding your hair. Would you braid somebody's hair?
So is it the sitting?
Well, we know Spicy.
Hold on. Is it the sitting between the legs part? Like if he's doing it like a barbershop and the dude sitting in a chair.
My nigga, if we in jail, my nigga, and you braid your hair.
It's the whole jail. Listen,
I'm asking. Jail,
one thing about jail is
mad if you sit between a nigga legs or not. We in jail, my nigga. You getting your hair braided by another man.
I'm asking this. So basically, all the dudes. So this is y'all message to all dudes that have braids in jail.
Cut that shit off when you get there.
Or did something that y'all consider to be gay.
No, they let another man braid their hair. And like in jail, like jail could turn into certain things because people could look at you certain ways, and that could be the measuring of respect. But don't get me wrong, you do have some homosexuals in jail that will fuck you up.
Like the one boy that whooped your ass.
Still meant no, ain't nobody do that to me. Come on,
dog.
why you putting that fucking
We know what happened.
You call home talking about your kids' ex was on the list.
I didn't say no. He didn't do nothing yet. I'll just let you know that it was.
That was before he did something.
No, he didn't do nothing. But I'm just saying, I was letting you know it's dangerous.
They call home speaking in code.
My kids
ex on the list.
I'm just saying dangerous to rob. But what I'm saying
my kids ex on the list.
What I'm saying is even in jail, don't think like don't get me wrong. Even in jail, just because somebody is a homosexual, you still gonna respect them. They'll still stab you,
right?
Or beat you up with their hands, and that's like in prison, you're not even supposed to argue with a homosexual because the story could get back different.
Like they was in a rage. He was in a rage of fire.
No, Dev.
I'm not in jail.
Vicious love triangle.
Here it is. Somebody called, yeah, man, he was crazy up here today. What happened? Dev was in the yard arguing with Penis Williams. He was arguing about something. It's like, they in love, and Dev fell in love. Because you always going to have a homie or somebody that's going to remix the whole shit. So
Dad was in the yard fighting Kevin the Stallion.
But the whole thing.
That's Wallow's name.
He was fighting Lil Him. He was in the yard fighting Lil Him.
Not Lil Kim. He was fighting Lil Him.
Fighting Lil Him. He was arguing with Lil Him. They was having to scream off. Dev is in love. He don't know what to do. All this dumb shit. But the whole thing is, he was mad. His homie was mad as shit at him. Stop putting him in anything. All because he feel as though you try to play him like he's a nut. But at the end of the day, how do you explain to your girl when you go out? How do you explain to V when you go out on a visit? Your hair all pratted, is all nice and tight, you greased all up. You out there talking to her. She like, damn, babe, who did your hair? Oh, Kareem done it. Kareem. Like, no, Kareem. His name used to be Kareem, but they call him Kareema now.
They call him Kareem Wheat.
You know what I'm saying? So this is real, man.
Kareem Wheat did my shit.
It's real, man.
Kareem Wheat ever shaved your shit?
No, I shaved my own head. I
Oh.
always had razors off of commissary. 15
Nah,
cent
he
razor.
shampooed your baldy for
19
sure.
cent razor, 15 cent razor off commissary.
Kareem was like, I love the texture in
He
this bald
manscaped
head.
him.
This shit feel like a
He
leather
manscaped
jacket.
low, yo.
You hear this?
He manscaped you.
He said, this shit
He
feel like
lying
a
on me.
leather jacket, low.
Cuz lying on me.
A lot of people can attest to this. If you was ever at Greatest Ford Prison between the time of that I was there, 08 to 2000 and probably like 2012, 13. Well, when you go on a visit at Greatest Ford, you got to switch your uniform. You have your regular uniform that you wear in your cell, your brown shirt, your brown pants. But when you go into to go on a visit, you got to wear a brown jumper. That's all together. You just zip up, brown jumper. So when I first get to that prison, I go down there. I'm like, damn, okay. Normally, a lot of prisons, you don't have to strip out to go to your visit. You strip out when you come back so they can strip search you and make sure you ain't got nothing on you. Make sure you're not smuggling nothing in your orifices or whatever that might be. Whatever the case might be. And some people, that's
Did you ever smuggle something in your
No. The type of time you
Was
on,
you a
man?
poofer?
He
No,
had a
was you a
prison. He had a
poofer?
prison wallet.
Was you poofing when you went to jail? When you and Tootie went to jail, did you poof something? Did you have?
I was there
Did
for
you
10
poof some
days.
weed? Because you know you can't live without weed. Did you poof something? Well then, I would say this. So when I go on a visit, I go to, you know what I mean? I go to just put myself. He said, no, come on, let's do it. I said, what we doing? I'm talking about was this white boy. Anybody that I don't know, I can't remember this guy's name, but they remember this CO, the white boy that used to be in the changing room when you go on your visit in Greatest Ford. So I go and he's like, come on, let's do it. I said, let's do what? What are you talking about? Let's do what? He said, well, come on. Nah, I got to see everything before you go out. What you got to see? I mean, you got my ID, you got my pass saying that I got to visit. You got me in the book. Like, what you got to see? Nah, take it all off. I said, whoa, what you going to take what off? Because first of all, I don't know this is they procedure. I'm like, yo, you got to, I'm like, what? I'm just used to put my stuff on and going out there. And then when I come, so I say, all right, man, you got to go through it. I said, all right, let me go. So I'm just thinking he just want to, do one of these where you go around your boxes. Because a lot of times, sometimes even when they shake your cell, the guards is not into that. They don't want to see nobody hammering. But then you got some sword lovers in there. You got a lot of guards and sword lovers. They love to see, black pipes. So they want to straight up. They want to see. Now don't do. They want to see it. So I walk inside the joint. It's like a little box in the gate. That you close this gate and you close this gate. I walk inside the box, and I just go around my boxes because you got to put your fingers around and make sure so they know. Oh, then he ain't carrying. You ain't got none. You ain't going. He said, no. I need to see them. This boy, everybody remember him. That was the greatest for it. You pass him your drawers, he do like this. With your drawers with no gloves on.
So that nigga was playing with your drawers?
Yeah, he played with his drawers.
Okay.
Hold on. He did what?
No,
Listen,
that's
he-
cool. He
he
got
do
his
like
drawers
this.
played with. Come on, finish the story.
No, because he had two hands
Wait,
like
wait,
it was
wait,
I'm not
somebody.
going to entertain
wait,
him.
he got
I'm not
his
going to
drawers
entertain
played
him.
with.
Once you
Let's
give him
go.
your glove, once you give him your drawers, he be from here. He do like this to make sure nothing in him.
Okay.
And then he going to tell me, okay, show him my mouth and they do anything. I'm like, all right, cool.
Oh, I
my
thought
feet.
you said he licked
Wait,
his
hold
drawers.
on.
No,
Go
he
ahead,
ain't
man.
hold
That's
up.
crazy.
Hold up. So he like, yeah, okay, come on, let's do it. I said, no, we're just gonna lift my sack up and everything. I'm like, all right, everything cool. He said, make it smile. I said, make it smile. What you talking about, man?
Yeah,
I'm like, cause I don't even know.
Whoa.
Listen. He talking about make it smile. I'm like, turn around, make it smile. I said, smile. So I said, what are you talking about? Make it smile. So I'm standing there, right, on everything I love. I'm standing there. I'm like, what did you talk? Turn around and spread them. I said, what you talking about? So I turned.
So you turned around and you spread them.
I'm gonna just say.
Did you make it to the visit?
When I was on the visit, I was pissed off.
Oh my
So
goodness.
basically, you saying you was smiley
Oh, my
face nigga
goodness.
all the time?
No. It wasn't.
No.
Listen.
That
No,
nigga,
listen.
hey, that
I'm
nigga.
not- listen, I'm
So
gonna just say
yeah,
that-
yo, so
Hey,
you had
the
to meet him to
CEO
make your
hey.
ass smile.
Hey, listen. But listen, the CEO told that nigga bend over, crack him open.
No, listen.
He was like this. He bent over. Guess what music started playing? Smile for me. Would you smile? Would you just smile?
That was a good song, Tupac and Scarface.
for
That was actually a
me?
classic. I like that song. But so I get on. I'm like,
They said that he told you to smile. You bent over, bust out laughing. You did more than smile.
see.
So
This
your
boy,
cakes was bust wide
no,
open.
come on, yo, what the,
Lord.
not on duty. What is you
Lord.
into, Dev? That's why your
No.
name Devin Rodman. That's why his name Devin
Bro,
Rodman.
your
But
cakes
your
was-
cakes
No, it
was
wasn't.
literally bust
No,
open.
No, y'all boys
he
is real
told
spicy.
you some shit niggas tell bitches in the club. Bust that pussy open.
For
No, he
a real
didn't say that.
CO.
No.
Bust that pussy open for a real CO.
That's how he got
Listen, man. Listen, I'm gonna say this,
He
man.
ended it off with period.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this to all the young
You got
boys
the
out there.
city boys down 20,000 points with this shit.
I'm gonna say this to all the young boys out there. I'm telling you, it costs too much to be a criminal. So when you think you living this lifestyle, you doing this and the third.
Think about your cheeks getting
No,
busted.
think about